Hey YouTube, got another video review for you today. This one's from a company by the name of SureCall. You can check their product out at surecall.com. The name of the product is Fusion for Home. And what it is it's a cell phone signal booster. And so if you experience any kind of drop calls at your house or at your office, this thing is the ticket. I'll go ahead and tell you. It works amazing. Sorry, I just ruined the review, but I will say that this thing is really a really great product. Anyways, this particular product has a Yagi style antenna that goes outside, and then a panel antenna that goes on the inside. And I'll flip the box around and kind of show you on the box. That's probably the simplest way for me to explain it. Right here is your cell phone tower that's broadcasting cell signal out away from it. And right here is, well, we'll point right here first. Right here, this is the Yagi antenna that goes outside, that points in the direction of the cell tower, that picks up the cell signal. And for me, it's going to be Verizon because I have Straight Talk, and so Straight Talk uses, the Verizon tower. So, but it will work with all the carriers, so you don't have to worry if this will work with your phone. It'll work with all the phones, 2G, 3G, 4G. And anyways, what happens is this tower broadcasts the signal. The Yagi antenna picks it up, sends it down here to this booster. And what this does is it boosts the signal and sends it right up to this panel antenna, and it broadcasts throughout your house. And you ask how powerful this thing is? Well, it will cover up to 4,000 square feet. So if you've got a big house, this is definitely the way to go. And there is so many different configurations and different antennas that you can get. So you don't have to get the exact same antennas that I've got. You can check the SureCall website out. Again, it's www.surecall.com, and they have a host of different antennas that you can use. And, they can talk with you, and you can explain to them what your situation is and what will work for you and what you need. And anyways, guys, I will say this product really does work good. My phone, the battery was running down all the time because it was always searching for a better signal. And so after I installed this booster, I noticed that the battery life on my phone is a lot better. I don't get missed calls like I was getting before, which is very annoying. And before, when I was trying to get on the internet on my phone, it was so slow that literally it would take me 5 minutes to get on Facebook or do a Google search. The little wheel would sit there and spin, and the phone was going nowhere. So it is day and night improvement. I'm able to use my phone to tether to my computer, and now I can actually watch YouTube videos. So it makes a world of difference. So guys, I'm not even joking about this product. You've got to try it out. If you experience a bad signal like me, you've got to get one. And I tell you, I had probably one of the worst signals you could possibly get, and I'll explain more of that here in a minute. I'm going to take you in there into my closet and let you show you where I've got this thing mounted at, and show you how easy it is to set it up. All right, guys, we're here in the closet, and I'm sure you're sitting there wondering, what's those boards he's got that thing mounted to? Well, I've had some cedar boards just left over, just some scraps. And instead of making a bunch of holes in the closet mounting everything, I figured that I would just mount them to the cedar boards. And plus, it would smell good in here. So that's the reason they're mounted to those boards. And plus, I've got some other stuff coming in that I'm going to mount beside this here coming up real soon. And so that's why I did that. But anyways, I just wanted to show you just how easy this thing is to hook up. And coming out of the top of the booster right here, you've got this cable. And you notice it's not very long. SureCall does provide you with a longer cable. I just opted to get this little silver adapter that allows you to plug the panel antenna directly into the booster, and so you don't have to have so much extra line or cable laying around, because I'm where I'm installing mine, I didn't need so much cable. So I like I said, I opted for that adapter. And then if you look right here at the very bottom of the booster, you can see where I've opted to get the larger RG11 heavier duty cable. And so I paid a little extra and got the better cable, but it does provide a better signal. So you can see that this cable runs up to the top of the ceiling and goes into the attic. And I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you where the cable comes out at. But I will say, I'm sure you're wondering, what does he have planned to mount over here in this section? Well, they have 4G routers now where you can take a SIM card and put in them, and basically it just, the router picks up like your cell phone does, and it basically gives you an internet connection. And so since my since my cell phone signal used to be so horrible out here, that's one reason why I wanted a cell booster, so I could hook up a 4G router in here and it would be able to pick up the boosted signal from this panel antenna to the router that I'm going to mount right next to it, and be able to pick up a lot faster internet speeds just by using a SIM-based 4G router. So, all right, just bear with me. I'm going to run outside. Oh, and one other thing, I was going to mount a nice surge protector right here just in case. So, all right, I'm going to run outside and you guys hang with me. All right, guys, we're outside and you can see that I have the Yagi antenna mounted on a mast. And this thing just runs down to the ground beside the house here. And the reason I put it up in the first place was for the over-the-air TV antennas. And so I just figured since the pole was here, I might as well have just go ahead and mount it on that. But SureCall does provide you with a J-pole, so if you wanted to mount it on top of the roof at the very top, you could. Or if you wanted to come over here to the edge of the house and just mount it right here in this area, that would have been a perfect location as well. But I will tell you, the higher the spot, the better you're going to be able to pick up better signal, the higher it is. So, you know, I might take and eventually put mine up on the roof of the house, but I just wanted to put it up right here just to test it and see how good it does. And so far I'm really impressed. Heck, I hadn't even been able to get off the phone long enough to finish pulling those wires in through that vent right there. So I've still got a little work to do and zip tie it up. But one thing I'm sure you're wondering is, how does he know the direction to point that Yagi antenna? And the way that you find that out is, it's real simple. You go to use your phone and go to an app called OpenSignal, and you just use that app and it tells you which direction to point your phone in. And I'll tell you right now, it works really great. And so the app was telling me to point it in this direction right across the yard here, and about right there where that tree is sticking up is the direction of the antenna. And I thought, well, I wonder if that's correct. So one night at nighttime, I went driving around looking to see if I could see, you know, like the red lights flashing on top of the cell towers, and sure enough, I was able to see it, and it's right over there in that direction. So I knew that was the direction I was going to point mine in. And plus, you can use your phone to test how strong the signal is. You'll just have to put it in test mode. And so you can Google how to put your phone in test mode and everything. So I'm going to take you inside and show you just how much my signal has improved. And so just bear with me. All right, guys, we're back here in the house, and I just wanted to show you the chart that SureCall has on their website. Hopefully they don't mind. But anyways, it gives you a little chart here that tells you basically if you have lower than 115 dBm, then you have no signal. So I said lower, I meant higher. I don't know why it's got lower than 115. I guess because it's backwards. But anyways, anything more than 115, you don't have a signal. So 115 and higher, you do not have a signal whatsoever. So me, I was right here in this area. I had a weak signal, and it says it's likely to cause drop calls and run into connectivity issues. I was right at a 112, 113, and that is absolutely correct. My signal was horrible. Every time I try to call somebody, my phone would drop the call. Every time I try to log onto the internet, it would take 5 minutes to get onto anything on the internet, Facebook. And then once I got to Facebook, I couldn't really do anything else because it wouldn't, the internet was just so slow. It just wouldn't do anything. So anyways, guys, I'll tell you where I'm at now. I'm right here in this area where it says good signal strength, and mine stays about 80, 85 to 90. So it just really depends. You'll notice your signal strength goes up and down different parts of the day. And, at nighttime, it seems like it's a little better, probably because, real late at night, there's not a lot of people on the internet. And so maybe, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. So anyways, I just noticed that it seems to be a little bit faster at nighttime. But anyway, as far as the signal goes, I went from having weak signal all the way up to good signal, and I really have enjoyed this thing. Now I'm able to take my phone and tether to my computer, and I can watch YouTube videos. I can get on Facebook, and it's pretty fast. It really is. It's like night and day difference. And so, anyways, SureCall Fusion for Home got 2 thumbs up for me because this is a really good booster, and it does its job. And if you have any problems, give those guys a call. They are very, very knowledgeable. Their call centers based in the USA, so you get to talk to someone that can understand you, and so that makes a world of difference. I will say that this booster works up to 4,000 square feet and has a 3-year warranty, a 60-day money-back guarantee, and this thing works with all the carriers, whether it be AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, all of them. And so, not only does this thing boost talk, but it also it helps with texting. If it takes forever for your text to go through, you'll notice a definite boost in the speed of your text messages. And like I said, the data, as far as the internet goes, it is so much faster. And I tell you, living in this house without one of these is just so aggravating. So if you're facing the same thing I was and had really poor cell reception, go out and just get you one of these, because it is definitely worth the money. You can go to surecall.com and check them out, or they have a lot of different distributors. One of my favorite distributors is solidsignal.com. I know they sell a lot of stuff, and they have a knowledgeable staff as well. So anyways, guys, check it out, surecall.com. This is the end of this review, and I hope this helps somebody else out. And I'll talk to you guys later.